The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is the Eagles Sports Network. I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, Rivalry Wednesday, a whiteout as you welcome in the Tusculum Pioneers to Holt Fieldhouse, and a team in Tusculum that has instantly turned into one of the more defensive-minded teams in the South Atlantic Conference. Last year, one of the more porous units in the league. This year, they lead the league in scoring. What makes them tick and makes it so tough to score on them?
Well, I think the coaching staff, Coach Burton and his staff, have done a great job of really selling their current team on the need to defend. And as you said, they're one of the best in our conference, very, very stingy, make it tough to get good shots. And kudos to them for that. That just makes us be more determined to execute and to look for scoring opportunities as we go into the game.
You look internally, coming off of a loss to Catawba. Grant Teichman, Mason Bates both put together nice performances. Nick Rogers came in late. But outside of those three, the team struggled to score a little bit. How much of that was internal? How much of that was playing a top-flight Catawba team? Well,
I think Catawba is the hottest team in the Southeast region. They've got a veteran status team that defends very well and keeps game pressure on because they can score the ball so well themselves. And we had some momentum going into that game, having I guess 1-2.5 games at that point. So we had a little momentum, and we just sort of got taken out back to the woodshed against Catawba. But we're trying to bounce back quickly and focus our efforts on our next opponent, and I feel like we'll go into this game with great confidence.
How's the process been coming back home after that?
That's what I always tell you, and it's kids are resilient, young men, young women are resilient. They're going to follow the lead of our staff, and we immediately focus our attention on the next opponent and what's coming up next. So we don't linger in the past, whether it's a positive or negative experience. We completely move forward and just focus on our controllables.
Donovan Donaldson has kind of paved the way for Tusculum in terms of scoring. What makes him tick as a player?
Well, he's a veteran. He's been there. He's done it. He's a senior. He's very, very hungry. Offensively, he can score them in a variety of ways, off the catch, off the bounce, from distance, at the rim. And he's not a one-man show by any means, but he's probably the most confident, well-versed, experienced player that they have right now.
Senior weekend, or senior week, final games inside of Holt Fieldhouse over the next 7 days between Tusculum, Queens, and the resumption of that Mars Hill game. What has this senior group, Mason Bates, Grant Teichman, Parker Ole, Malik Abraham, meant to you in this program?
Well, they've had a really great run so far. These guys have been to a couple of NCAA tournaments. Mason's been here the longest, a fifth-year guy, and he's done nothing but win here. He's won a championship here. He's made the 1,000-point club. So all these guys have been a part of success here. So we just need to focus on what's next and not get too emotional about anything at this point, and just live in the moment, have great practices, have high-level performances, and work our way into the South Atlantic Conference tournament.
Chuck, pleasure as always. Good luck Wednesday against the Pioneers.
Thanks, Cap.
It's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, and this is the Eagle Sports Network.